Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. As the crypto market continues to recover, broadly speaking, things are better for XRP than I think a lot of holders would actually guess. Because in terms of XRP price against the United States dollar, nothing crazy, though still good. XRP's up over 5% in the last 24 hours at the time I'm recording this. But Bitcoin's down about 1% at this same moment in time. And it's fascinating because this is what many XRP chart analysts have been calling for, and I've been highlighting for the last week or two in particular. It's just been this steady stream of a particular message from all sorts of analysts who are coming to roughly the same conclusion at roughly the same moment in time. And basically, this is the beginning. It's a confirmation, some would say, that the bottom for XRP is in, certainly against the, if you're talking about the XRP BTC pair, and move to the upside. Doesn't mean that it can't technically go a little bit lower from here, but this is more or less that moment in time. So I'm going to share with you perspective from multiple analysts on that front, but that's why I say I think that this is a much better day than many XRP holders know, because, and understandably so, most are just looking at what XRP is worth in terms of United States dollars or whatever your fiat currency is, depending on where you live on the planet. But you should be looking at some other stuff. There are a few metrics you should definitely be paying attention to, because this has been a great day for XRP, and it's been called again by multiple analysts. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this latest Moon Lambo Hot Jam, XRP is 63.6 cents. That's up over 5% over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin just a hair over $66,000, down close to 1% over the last 24 hours. Market cap 2.5 trillion, and crypto fear and greed index at 75 out of 100. So we are no longer in extreme greed. We're just in regular, good old-fashioned regular greed, which is still good in my book. I prefer that much over the extreme fear that we saw for much of 2022. But look, not surprisingly, you're seeing headlines like this. For example, today. XRP suddenly adds $3 billion to market cap in just 24 hours. Or how about this one also from today? XRP, major exchanges see 45 million XRP influx, price surges 5%. And I don't need to read these articles. I'm just trying to make a broader point that this is recognized by people who are paying attention, certainly in crypto media, but not just crypto media, in particular, reputable chart analysts. So let's talk about that. Yesterday, chart analyst Credible Crypto, who I'd argue is one of the best analysts in all of crypto, he put out a hour-long video, and I listened to the whole thing yesterday afternoon, and I spent just a little bit of time in one of my videos just sharing what I thought were some key takeaways. And I don't want to rehash all of that, but I just wanted to note that there was a post on your screen right there, which is a link to that video. He reposted that this morning and was talking about the XRP BTC pair. And he is one of the analysts that has been closely watching what's happening with the XRP BTC pair. He went a really long time without saying much of anything about XRP, because he covers the entire crypto space. And so he's always been bullish on XRP, but he lets things play out. And so if there's nothing new to report in terms of technical analysis specifically, he'll just, keep his lips shut on XRP specifically. So the fact that recently he's been talking a lot about XRP is very telling. He doesn't always do that, but he has, and specifically regarding the XRP BTC pair. And so he wrote the following. At about 48 minutes in on my latest video update, I talked about how XRP BTC may see a low time frame move back down to the orange zone before expansion, and that this is nothing to be concerned about. And that's the first screenshot he's noting, which is what's on your screen right now. What he was saying is you could go down to roughly here. That's 0.0000888 BTC, roughly, within that orange box. There's a little bit of a range, but that's more or less what he was talking about, followed by a move to the upside. And again, this is at 9:38 a.m. this morning. Oh, by the way, at the time I'm recording this, it's 11:46 p.m. Central Time, in case anyone's curious. That's Thursday, March 21st, 2024. And so then he wrote, you'll notice that is exactly what we have got so far, and we are now seeing a nice move up off it, which is the second screenshot, and that's what this is. And so I'm pulling up a few examples throughout this video, but there are all sorts of analysts that are noticing this has been unfolding and that they've been calling for it, and this is what you should watch for. The reason this is important, in case you haven't been hearing what we've been talking about recently, especially in recent weeks, is that when you reach a moment where XRP looks so horribly valued against Bitcoin, where it's just down, those are the moments right before it breaks to the upside, because eventually people trading in crypto, the smart ones paying attention, they'll notice, wow, it looks like XRP is actually really undervalued, and you can get a whole lot of XRP for a whole little Bitcoin. It doesn't take much Bitcoin to get a whole bunch of XRP. People notice that, and then that's the moment. That's when it starts to actually tick to the upside. And then more people notice it. And then the idiots who don't know anything, they just start copying people, because that's how humans behave in these markets. And then you get these big old green candles. It's not about fundamentals by and large. I mean, people like you and I, we care about fundamentals. But most of the people causing the volatility are absolute idiots. They're typical lemming retail speculators. I don't say it to be mean. I say it because it's funny and true. It's a funny way to characterize the ridiculous, unreasonable behavior of so many people with their hard-earned money. That's just how it is. And these moments, and we are in one of those moments right now. That's what pretty much every analyst under the sun would tell you. These moments, we saw it in last market cycle. We saw that when XRP went from about 20-something cents up to almost 80 cents. And the dominant XRP BTC chart looked pretty bad towards the end part of 2020. But then November rolls around. Only looked bad until it wasn't. Same was true in 2017. XRP BTC looked awful, but then April rolled around. That was the first major impulse for XRP when it went from half a penny to like 42 cents. And then you know what happened at the end of 2017, face melt season, right? That's where we're at right now. And so that's what he's talking about right here. More on XRP BTC in a second, but I wanted to share another highly relevant post from Credible Crypto first. This is just a Bitcoin USD chart. Bitcoin does still lead the way, whether we like it or not. And I don't give a damn. But he wrote the following: the most bullish case for Bitcoin is depicted below. As per my last video update, we were expecting a rejection in the red zone. Thus far, we have failed to get past it. If we can hold a higher low into the green zone, then there is a chance our bottom is in. Lose it, and we take the lows at $59,000. At the moment, both are viable scenarios. And he posted that at 11:16 a.m. Central Time. So we don't technically know for sure, but from his perspective, it's reasonable to suppose that a pretty viable option here is we actually just keep on moving to the upside. And just to be clear, and he's articulated this many times in many different places, even if there were a low to be taken out, like say it did get down, Bitcoin did get down to $59,000, which, I'm not seeing that most analysts think that's the most probable move, just broadly speaking, but even if it happened, and we get some more fear in the market, of course that would impact XRP too, I know that, but that doesn't change anything on a higher time frame. If you're looking on like a big picture, more of a macro scale, from his perspective, no. Bitcoin still is going to hit new all-time highs, blasting past $100,000. He still believes that XRP going to get to upwards of $20 this market cycle. Yes, that doesn't change anything from his perspective. Here's a post from Chart Analyst Cryptos, and he simply noted XRP dominance rising. And at the time, it was at 1.47%. And it's actually gone down just a hair since that, because nothing goes up in a straight line. But this is another chart that I've been saying you should watch for. Because when dominance looks dismal for XRP, historically speaking, that's another chart where, hey, that's like the calm before the storm, effectively, because then XRP rips to the upside. And we have seen a bit of a surge. And that's one of the things Credible Crypto was talking about too. You'll see Bitcoin recover, but what you're likely going to see, and this is what I talked about in a video yesterday, because I was just noting this is what chart analyst Credible Crypto has said we should watch for, is that, if Bitcoin moves to the upside, and this is before we saw the market recover. He published this video, we recorded and published it before we saw the recovery yesterday. He said, if Bitcoin does move to the upside, which did happen, expect XRP to outperform. That's one of the things he said. That has happened to this point, as I've highlighted. It's outperformed in terms of, the 24-hour action in terms of percentage gains in the USD. XRP BTC pair looks better, and look at the dominance chart here. It moved to the upside. And this was earlier this afternoon. Like I said, it came down a little bit, but historically speaking, I'll pull that up in a separate video. I don't have it prepared for this video, but if you look at the dominance chart for the last couple market cycles, It looks dismal until suddenly it doesn't. This is that moment. That's what analysts are pointing out again and again and again. Crypto's also shared this post early evening today. XRP up 8% versus Bitcoin. Need this trend to continue. And again, this is what everybody's been saying to watch for, and saying that this is most probable to occur, at least at this point in time, it is. And even if we see in the short term, a bit of a move to the downside, like, it doesn't go up in a straight line, but we'll watch for the trend. So we need to watch more of this unfold. But this is what reputable chart analysts that I follow say is most likely to occur. Though, of course, never guaranteed. It's not about certainty. It's about probabilities here. Here's another post from Cryptos. And this is an XRP USD chart. I said it many times. This pink resistance is the weekly level XRP needs to close above to flip really bullish. And with where we're at right now, it looks like he's talking about the upper 60-something cent region. So flip there, fireworks. Then there's this post from chart analyst Mickey Bull Crypto. And is it Mikey Bull Crypto? Maybe it's Mikey Bull. I don't know. I don't know how to say like half the names that I read on Webernets. It's just like, I don't know. Just, can your last name be something simple like, I don't know, like Smith, you know? Just have a basic first name like Bob. I can handle Bob every time. Like, I knock that out of the park every time. Or John. Those are easy names. Fantastic names. Good, strong names. But Mikey, is it Mikey Bull Crypto? Mickey Bull Crypto? Mickey Bull Crypto? I have no idea. Anyway, so XRP BTC is gaining strength, which shows that the bottom is confirmed. So says Mikey Bull Crypto? Mickey Bull Crypto? Anyway, XRP BTC, he says, the bottom is confirmed here. Another analyst that has been saying, watch for this in recent weeks, and says, yep, that's what we were looking for. So he's going so far, he's going a little bit further than some, saying, yeah, this is the confirmation. Some are saying, yeah, well, we were expecting this. It's looking good for XRP. Let's see a little bit more unfold here. Here's a post from chart analyst Crypto Insight UK. Bitcoin dropping, XRP popping. Come on, XRP. That's what I highlight. There's no additional insight there. I like it. Bitcoin dropping, XRP popping. Absolutely. That is what's happening, and especially with what we've seen in recent weeks and the dismal attitude within the community, which, by the way, is another indicator historically. I know because I've been here over 6 years. I've witnessed it firsthand. Like, it's all happening at once. The confluence of events. You know, XRP USD, XRP BTC, XRP dominance, bitchiness on the internet within the XRP community. It's all there, man. Like, that's a perfect recipe for XRP face melt season. There's also this post from chart analyst Nick, Crypto Crusader. Looks like Bitcoin will chop around the range we have been holding, which is $61,800 to $68,000. During this time, altcoins have strong Bitcoins. I'm sorry, I totally butchered that. During this time, altcoins that have strong Bitcoin pairs will see relief to the upside. We are looking for higher highs and higher lows on Bitcoin until $69,000 is reclaimed, crucial level. And I wanted to highlight that because even though he's not talking about XRP specifically, he's noting in the charts, if there's a good setup for altcoins and their Bitcoin pair, yeah, relief to the upside. XRP is one of those coins, as highlighted by every analyst under the sun that is intellectually honest. Absolutely. And we have seen that. This is that moment. So take it for what it's worth. I'm just sharing you a bunch of opinions from a number of different chart analysts. And then there was this from James Van Straten, who's the lead analyst at CryptoSlate. And he wrote the following. We're running out of lettuce hands. I called we would see roughly $3 billion to $4 billion of loss taken from Bitcoin, and that's from short-term holders. It was $3.7 billion, the second highest amount ever, just short of the ETF launch. That was predictable. More interestingly, profit-taking has completely disappeared. People are waiting for $70,000 plus again to take profits. The longer we consolidate in the 60s, the healthier for the next leg up. And so we can be forward-looking here, folks. It's going to happen. Bitcoin will keep leading the way. It's going to bleed out, ultimately in terms of dominance. We'll keep tracking that. Not that has to happen now, but more importantly, XRP is increasing dominance and picking up against in the XRP BTC pair. XRP is looking good. At least right now. We'll watch what happens. But this is, again, historically, a very crucial moment. One day you just wake up and you're going to do a double take, maybe a triple take, because XRP will be taking off. And I've lived through those moments. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.